Yo, what's going on YouTube? And welcome to Goal Line Hockey. Today we're going to be taking a look at some news around the NHL involving some contracts being bought out as well as extensions. We'll be taking a look at all of that in this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below. And let's take a look at some of this news around the NHL. Alright, so before we get into this video, just want to give a quick plug to some of our other channels we've got at Goal Line Sports, where we talk about all things college football, as well as our Instagram and Twitter handles at goalline_hockey, as well as Goal Line Sports. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's get into this video. So we're going to start things off looking up at the New Jersey Devils, as the New Jersey Devils have bought out the contract of Cory Schneider. He struggled with the Devils over the past couple of seasons. Seems inevitable that the Devils will look for another goaltender on the free agent market, as the goalie carousel once again will continue. There are plenty of goaltending options this year for the Devils to pursue. Cory Schneider just was not able to get things done with the Devils. They tried to reinvigorate him at points last season. It just never worked out. Mackenzie Blackwood ended up being the goaltender by the end of the year, and it seems like that's the guy they will go with moving forward. He is a restricted free agent, so expect to see Blackwood as the starter moving forward. But that is the end of the Cory Schneider tenure there with the New Jersey Devils. And Cory Schneider for Bo Horvat. I shouldn't have brought that up, should I? Maybe not. But all kidding aside, yeah, that's it for that. Now looking at the Vegas Golden Knights, a good move by the Vegas Golden Knights as the Vegas Golden Knights extend Chandler Stephenson to a contract. I like this move for the Vegas Golden Knights. He's a pretty solid player, and I think this is a guy that they look at as a player they can move forward, and he can do something for this team. I really think this is a guy to keep an eye on. I think some of the things we've seen him do, what he's capable of, it's very exciting. His potential at the NHL level, and I think there's a lot of, again, he's not a superstar player by any means, but he's a good, reliable player. I wish Washington had kept him, but they were not able to due to the expansion draft and whatever. But I really like Chandler Stephenson as a really solid depth center in an organization. Vegas, a good move by the Golden Knights. Now looking at the newly acquired Max Domi, as Max Domi hits his pay dirt. He is getting his payday from the Columbus Blue Jackets. A really good move for Domi. This is one that it just seems like a no-brainer. He gets traded there last week, and it just seemed like the perfect fit for Domi. He now goes to a team that wants him. He feels like this is his new opportunity to really, make a difference. Jarmo Kekalainen was the winner, in my opinion, in this deal. He signs him for $5.3 million per season, $10.6 million over this 2-year contract. I like this deal for both sides. This is a really good move by the Columbus Blue Jackets. They officially get their guy. I really like this move by Jarmo Kekalainen and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Meanwhile, looking at a couple of other ones as well, we're looking at, you've also got Jesse Puljujarvi. Hello, Jesse Puljujarvi. Yes, that guy from Edmonton that left the team last year, and Ken Holland, kept his hands on it, sat on his hands and didn't buy in and didn't give in to what Puljujarvi wanted. There you go. Now they caught his bluff, as now he is back in North America. He will be with the Edmonton Oilers. He signs a 2-year, $2.35 million contract. I like this for both sides. Jesse Puljujarvi belongs at the NHL level. He has to fix the attitude, though. He has to, just because you're on the third or fourth line, there's a reason that you're there. And some of these guys are just, I don't like to think of Puljujarvi as this, above and beyond player that thinks he's too good, but you need to prove it with numbers. He really struggled with the numbers, and he struggled with it in the American Hockey League. That's just how this works. So you got to put the effort in. I think Puljujarvi has the potential to be maybe not that top overall draft pick that he was selected with at number 4, but he's still a very good player. And when you're playing with Connor McDavid, there's no excuse for you not to be at that level. Ken Holland sees something in him, and I think Puljujarvi is starting to see that he has an opportunity, at least with the Oilers, if not another team in the NHL, but he has to put the work out there first. He needs his receipts of that. He can play at the NHL level and put up points before he gets that big payday. And he still could. I mean, he's still very young. This is, He's 22 years old. He'll be 24, 25 at the end of this contract. Like, it's easy. He could make decent money. He'll be just stepping into his NHL prime. He could get another 5 or 6 year deal after this deal and really make, $5 to $7 million depending on how good he plays. So the potential is there for him. Obviously, we've seen what Max Domi did. It's kind of the same scenario. So Jesse Puljujarvi, he really has to get this going. He has 2 years to really establish himself and to avoid that tag of being the big B word, the big bust. He has that opportunity to avoid that with this contract. We saw a couple of other contracts get bought out as well. All right, so now moving along, we are looking at the Winnipeg Jets, who locked down defenseman Dylan DeMello. A good contract, a 4-year, $12 million contract. He'll be making $3 million per season. This is a good contract for both sides. A cheaper defenseman, a reliable defenseman in his time with the San Jose Sharks, as well as with the Ottawa Senators. I think this is a good move by the Winnipeg Jets. They have some defensive issues, so having a little bit of depth with Dylan DeMello definitely doesn't hurt you too much. I like the deal for both sides. They have him for the next 4 years. It's a movable contract in worst case scenario. I like this deal for both sides. Good move by Kevin Cheveldayoff. All right, so that's it for this video. Just a couple of little things here and there to talk about. Nothing too crazy. I didn't want to make one video about Cory Schneider or Jesse Puljujarvi or Dylan DeMello or Chandler Stephenson. I just figured put them all into one video. So that's it for this video. Comment down below, what do you think of your team or whatever team with these buyouts and signings? Let me know your opinions on those in the comment section down below. And if you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.